Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back and we're doing a best of one Strixhaven draft. Well, rare is Auric Lore Mage, which has some synergy with some of the cards in the format. The one that immediately comes to mind is Brackish Trudge. I've gotten to do that before and it's kind of cool, but it's not like broken or anything. And then other than that, it's just a weird card. I'm really looking at Umbral Juke because it's one of my favorite cards in the format, seeing as it's a removal spell or an evasive creature. I really like this card. Other good cards in here, I like the Witherbloom Apprentice. This might be my favorite one. It just synergizes so well with all the cards in its school. Quandrix Apprentice is good too. I would still give the edge to Witherbloom. I also like Witherbloom the most of all the schools. Serpentine Curve, popular deck, where you just fill your yard with instants and sorceries and play like a 4-mana 6/6 or bigger. Field Trip's a great card. Ramp and just dig up a sweet lesson. Intro's a great, important lesson to have for your sideboard, and Cram Session's good, but no, I'm happy taking Umbral Juke. Removal, like I said, removal or flying creature is pretty excellent. Here, I probably go Eye Twitch. Man, Bookworm's in here too. There's some goodies in here, because there's also Hunt for Specimens and Inkling Summoning. But I think we go Eye Twitch. It's hard to go wrong with a 1-drop with a sweet upside to it. Yeah, a lot of good cards in here. Definitely a lot of good cards in here. And they're all in black, unfortunately. I mean, it's good in one respect, because maybe we'll wheel something. Most likely we'll wheel the Unwilling Ingredient, maybe the Mage Hunter. Ephemerate's not a very popular card, though. So, but yeah, I'll take Eye Twitch here. It's a great card. It's hard to go wrong. 1 mana with the Learn, and it's got good synergies with like the sack effects like Village Rites or something like that. All right, the follow-up pick now. I guess we could take Leech Fanatic. Nothing else in here is worth like jumping into a second color. I could take the Fractal Summoning actually, and if we end up Witherbloom, I'll be happy, but I mean, there's a good chance the Leech Fanatic makes the deck. It's a 2-drop, it's got lifelink on your turn. If we end up Witherbloom, I'm going to be happy to have it. Even if I end up Silverquill, it's probably gonna have some use. I'm okay with cutting black for now and kind of seeing where we go from there. Okay, so Deadly Brew is a card I actually like a lot. Really strong with Eye Twitch too. Necrotic Fumes is a good lesson to dig up. It doesn't work as well as you want it to with Eye Twitch in terms of, because you have to exile your creature so you don't get the die synergy, but Deadly Brew works really well with it, and I just really like this card. I'm going to take Deadly Brew. It's also cool with like Assistant, because then you can like get Assistant back and play it and then get Brew back, and it's kind of cool how that works. But yeah, I really like Deadly Brew. I'm going to take it here and be happy about it. All right, Verdant Mastery, I'm not a huge fan of. We've got Bayou Groff as an option, Silverquill Pledge Mage, or Arrogant Poet. All three of those are good. There's also Campus Guide, which is certainly good. I actually like Groff quite a bit, but Poet, being able to fly without actually, it's a 2-drop that's able to fly, and you don't have to do a Magecraft to go over top. I'll probably just take the Arrogant Poet and stick to black for now. We still could end up Silverquill. I'm willing to find out. All right, well, this is a good opportunity to take Field Trip, which is just a great card. Ramp plus Learn. I mean, we're already looking pretty low curve, so I don't know how badly we need it, but Rushed Rebirth is not a very good card. Yeah, way too specific. But yeah, happy to take Field Trip here. Great card. Okay, options. Probably take the Cram Session. Then we're up to 3 Learn, no Lessons. Springmane Servant has synergy. And Snakeskin Veil is a good card. But I actually like Cram Session. Cram Session is certainly at its best if we do end up Witherbloom with the life gain synergies. All right, another Field Trip? Sure. I'm cool with that. Compulsive in here, which is good. I like Spectre of the Fens, but I'm going to take the Field Trip. I like getting the lessons. So, could splash Serpentine Curve. 1, 2, 3. I mean, we already have 5 instant sorceries, but maybe just take another Cram Session. All right, we're getting all the Learn, none of the lessons. That could be a problem. We'll see. Did get the Unwilling Ingredient back. There's Silverquill Campus, which may let us splash, or Campus Guide, which is a 2-drop that may let us splash. I might just take the Campus here in case I want to splash something in white. I could see that possibly being good. Wow, a lot of red now. I don't think we're likely to be red. I'll just take the worst card here and let the blue and red flow, because I think it's way too late to start down that path. All right, we'll take Intro to Prophecy. I mean, when you have infinite Learn, probably a good idea to get some lessons. Yeah, somehow we have 5 learn spells so far. Wow. Wow, I got the Pledge Mage back too. Well, that's cool. It's certainly a good card. All right, we can take Make Your Mark if we end up Silver Quill. Probably more likely to happen than a Divine Gambit. I don't really like Divine Gambit anyway, so that's okay. Channel. Well, there is a channel. Probably there's Eye Twitch. There's also Callous Blood Mage. So Blood Mage is going to be good just because it's either 2 bodies, which would end up being good with like Deadly Brew, or draw a card, lose a life, plus a body. I probably would still prefer Eye Twitch. Although maybe at this point we just take the Pest Summoning. Yeah, I could see that. As good as Eye Twitch is, we've got 5 learn cards. I think we probably take Pest Summoning and hope to wheel maybe Moldering Karak or Karak Wrangler. Both of those are good. But yeah, we probably need some lessons at this point. And I mean, this one is one of the ideal ones for this archetype, so that makes sense. All right, we can take the Eliminate here. There's also Blood Researcher and Environmental Sciences. A lot of good picks here, but I really like Eliminate, and we're just removal light enough where I probably want some removal. Basically just have 2 sack removals so far. Eliminate is just really excellent because it deals with all of the summoning creatures, all the tokens, and then randomly deals with other awesome stuff on top of that. So great card. A lot of goodies in there that I'm sad about passing, but I'll have to accept it. So we can take the Anatomy here. Probably makes the most sense. Fill up on some good playable lessons. And Anatomy is one of the better ones to get. So Bayou Groff, it'd be nice to wheel that. I would totally play it. Starting to look a little better in here. Plumb the Forbidden is not bad, but maybe just take the Poet. Elemental Summoning we're far away from. Another Silver Quill sounds there, kind of surprising. But I'll take the Poet. Solid beater, it's cheap. Can fly over top, I like it. Ooh, Onslaught. Well, more removal. Otherwise, Leyline Invocation would definitely be good in here too. And another Pledge Mage. But yeah, we'll take the Onslaught, get the removal. Be happy about it. Another Umbral Juke. Well, don't mind if I do. I love this card. Village Rites would definitely be good in here too. Summoning, great pickup for us. We'll take it. So, Unwilling Ingredient has synergy with like Deadly Brew. And if we get Village Rites back, I usually like Access Tunnel. You know, honestly, Access Tunnel wins games. I'll take it. I've won too many games on it with Access Tunnel to not take it. Wow. Getting Eye Twitch back is insane here. So maybe we'll get that Village Rites back too. That would be pretty slick. So we take big play. Probably just take another Poet, I guess. I mean, we have a really low curve deck. Kind of makes field trips slightly more awkward. We're borderline like mono black right now, which is kind of crazy. Never been mono black before. So we take the Campus, could take the Archivist, could take the Campus Guide. Let's take the Eager first here. We already have a Campus and don't really have a need to splash that yet. Maybe just take the Campus Guide. Archivist is fine. I guess it gives us something top end to do. Archivist isn't great though. Right now we're kind of looking like we want to end up low curve. I guess we'll take the Dissector and cut black. Green definitely seems like it's getting cut, but I don't know what to say. I still like with what we've got here. All right. Maybe Shield Mage. Well, pack 3 to bring it all together. So, we can take the Professor here. Professor is a pretty excellent card. I feel like at this point we probably want to be green. And I think Professor's better than Leech Fanatic. Giving another body is pretty good too. We have more creatures than it appears as well. I'll take the Professor. It is a 4-drop, but it's a good 4-drop. Certainly better than Dissector. Maybe get the Fanatic back, or the Intro to Prophecy, probably. Geez, Professor Symbology's in here, huh? So we take the Witherbloom Campus, Crackle with Power, geez. There was a Channel, too. Somebody could end up doing Channel Crackle with Power. It's kind of crazy. Probably Infuse with Vitality. Removal-wise, yeah, because Infuse is going to be sweet with Eye Twitch, too. Like, block, Infuse. It comes back. And you get to learn, and it kills something. Yeah, that's really good. So we'll take that. Hopefully get the Witherbloom Campus back. Well, I mean, there's another field trip. It's a Leech Fanatic. We do still need some more creatures, but These learn cards count as creatures, and we have multiple summonings. Maybe I just take another anatomy. I'm kind of okay with that. We're looking pretty aggro, so I could take the campus here, could take the cram session, or I could just take yet another poet. Gosh, Igneous Inspiration is good. Do I take the campus now? Probably just take poet. I mean, we are really destined to be low curve value here. So I could probably take the Rise of Exodus. It's expensive, but I'm thinking we gotta wheel one of these Witherbloom campuses, right? It is fine to top out at that too, because it just kills everything. All right, I love Lash of Malice. I like Karok too, but we're taking Lash. Witherbloom Command, or Infuse, or Summon. Jeez, this pack has like everything, and Biograph. Probably just take another Eliminate. I really love Infuse, and it's good in this deck, but unfortunately, Witherbloom Command, not that good. But yeah, Eliminate is sweet. All right, we can take the Karok now, or we can take the Colony. Karok is nice because it really makes for some uncomfortable decisions for your opponent. You know what? I'm going to take Karok over Colony, even though I think Colony is good too. We have the Access Tunnel. I don't know. I like it. Team Pennant. Probably. I mean, I don't need anything here anyway. I don't think the Pennant's going to make the deck. Don't really need any of this. Guess I'll just take the lesson. Are we not going to get a campus back? I guess there's a chance we don't. All right, we got it back. That's cool. So we'll take it. Take the Remorse. Could see possibly playing that. Wow, last pick infused with Vitality. That almost assuredly makes the deck. So we've got some really cool... How many lessons? I think we got some pretty good lesson count too, huh? Yeah. Wow. 6 lessons is great. Let's cut these for now. And we have... Oh, never mind. We can only play 5 of them. We can't play the Spirit Summon. It's not a huge deal. 5 is still very good. So we have to make probably 5 cuts. 13 creatures, but really it's 15, and all of our learn cards are at least 2 more creatures. So really it's like 17, 19, 20. I mean, we could cut creatures and be okay. I don't really want to play Archivist that badly anyway. What's some of our other weakest is there a way I can play 16 lands in here? Because we have the 2 field trips and we have a campus guide, but honestly, we probably cut the campus guide. We don't really have life gain synergies for Leech Fanatic, but at the same time, it's nice in the aggro mirror. It's just like a beater, especially with like Anatomy too. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, we'll cut the campus guide. I mean, we have a lot of non-creature cards. Could see cutting Remorse. I think it's a useful card. Dissector's got to go. I don't like this card anyway. Still, maybe don't want to cut any more creatures. I have to make 2 more cuts. Admittedly, I don't love Field Trip here. It ramps this to like Rise of Exodus. I could probably cut the Field Trips and call it a deck. I actually like Field Trip in a vacuum, but in this deck it's kind of just nothing special. Probably makes more sense to just do straight beatdown. And we've got more than enough learn, right? 2 Eye Twitch, 2 Cram Session, Rise of Exodus. Yeah. So I could see cutting this, and then it's just pretty solid deck. Low curve, but probably fine. 12, like 14 creatures, sort of. But like I said, it's a little bit more than that because you can count the learn cards as extra creatures. I think that's reasonable. Removal-wise, we're good. Good amount of evasion in here. I like it. I think it's a cool deck. So, colors, we've got way more black than green. And we have the campus. So, wonder if that means maybe 9 swamp. Yeah, because we have some double black. I could see this and then maybe like this. Yeah, this is good. Cool deck. It is cool. It's kind of my bread and butter. Certainly not the best Witherbloom deck I've ever drafted, but we have good removal in here. Lash, double Eliminate, Deadly Bruise Suite, love double Umbral Juke, Onslaught, Rise, a lot of ways to kill things, a lot of cheap threats, good amount of evasion. It looks good to me. And even the life gain is cool to offset, you know, Poet getting in there somewhat. We'll see. I think it's cool. I think it's good. We'll run it like this. We'll see you round one. All right. It's a good hand. What's cool about Deadly Brew Professor of Zoomancy is you can play the Professor, you can swing with it, you can trade off with something that's not even that good, and then you can use your little pest to sacrifice and get your Professor back and take care of another one of their creatures. So Deadly Brew is good value. Eliminate is typically pretty good too. And actually, Infused with Vitality is very good with Professor as well. Trade with something, comes back, makes another pest. Alright. I think we'll play the Poet here. Especially if they have removal for Poet. We'll see. I'm going to shock it. Sure. So I've got some choices. I can eliminate. I can cram session. I mean, Apprentice is something they can build towards. Plus, did I go first or did they go first? They went first, and they missed their land drop there. So, yeah, we probably just... I'm just going to eliminate this thing now. So then I can drop Professor, and then if they kill it, I can Deadly Brew the next threat. You could have waited, but I don't want them to be able to bounce or something, you know? I can Lash that, too. Let's see, they can cast... They can cast a 6-drop next turn. I'm okay with it. I'm just going to do the Professor here. They don't have 7 mana for the Elemental Mastery, so this is fine. Especially if they bounce Ignis and just drop like a big thing I can Deadly Brew. Can always deal with Ignis for 1 mana. And who knows, maybe they'll just like Heated Debate Professor, and then I get pretty awesome value with Deadly Brew. Sure. Missing their land drop's cool. So, what do we want to do here? I think I'm going to Lash the Ignis. Just so they have a harder time casting things. And then I can Deadly Brew, but I don't want to. Let's just Cram Session here and dig up... oh, Anatomy's pretty sweet. Alright. I feel like the Anatomy sets up well with Professor, especially if I rip a land. Deck probably could have used like a Environmental Sciences or whatever, but that's alright. Alright, so to get the land, so we can infuse the token if we want. So we probably just attack for 5. Well, I've got 5 mana. But I'm most likely going to onslaught the Maelstrom Muse. So that's fine. Let's just onslaught it. I don't want him to make things cheaper. Move that, okay. Alright. So we got 6 mana now. We can anatomy. Get in for 6, 7. And then I can infuse the token if they block it. To me, it's worth it because I don't want them doubling stuff with Rutha. In fact, they kind of realize that too, so fair enough. We could Deadly Brew now, but I think I'm going to wait. I'm just going to leave up Infuse. Especially if they try and kill Professor here. Like if they just have like Pigment Storm or something. Perfect. Now they're in pretty tough shape. Because we're going to... Oh, especially if they attack there, yeah. Now, I mean, Deadly Brew is going to get them real good here. It's going to put them in a pretty tough spot. Because they're not even going to have a good block for the Professor. Plus, we're going to be able to get back our Poet. Plus play another Poet. Yeah, that's pretty slick. So they'll sack their Trickster. We'll get back an Arrogant Poet. And then just play 2 more. And then they're at lethal too. So that's pretty good. Even if they have the like Heated Debate copy here. Well, I guess that does let them live. Basically they return Rutha, they kill Professor, and they kill a Poet, and then we could attack them for 3 and take them to 1, but they didn't have anything, so alright. We'll see you for the next one. Oh, that sounds great. You got a 1, 2, 3. You've got perfect mana. I like it. All evasive, too. Potentially. That'll eventually be good. Yeah. Honestly, I probably want to... I'm going to just kill that. I don't want them fighting my guys, and then... If they end up fighting my guys, I'm in trouble. Pillar Drop Warden's actually pretty good for him here, but we might have to... Rise of Exocet. Sure. So we can go Cram Session, go Lifelink, and then I guess we can go Anatomy, land, Anatomy here. Guess it doesn't matter. And we can attack. I guess they can double block and we'll kill the Warden. And we can get maybe another anatomy here. Oh, that's not bad. It's an odd attack. So I guess I can kill the Shredder, and then I don't have to pay life. I'm okay with that. Because Shredder currently... it can only become a 3/3. Huh. Yeah, do I want to kill that or the Flyer? I still think I want to kill the Flyer. This might be wrong. I mean, the nice thing is they're going to tap in response and eat the Cultivate, so I still get the attack in. I think it's right to kill the Flyer. I'm cool with that. Oh, they didn't do it. Oh, that was a mistake. Or I guess it wasn't a mistake, but I'm surprised. So I think I actually do the summoning here. Getting another body is probably better. Especially since we're ahead of the race currently. Oh, sure. So, how far ahead on the race are we? That's the question. You probably want to keep pushing damage through. But if I attack with the Eye Twitch, I might be trading too much. And I'm okay with this trade, so... Word number 2. Well, I can't get anything back currently, so I guess that's good. I don't know what I'm finding off of this right now. Maybe Intro to Prophecy, actually. We've got all this mana. Oh, that's cool. Let's do this first. Oh, that's cool, too. Neither of these are particularly exciting. I mean, they're both playable cards, but it's not like... I feel like we want something better. I mean, Lash is kind of cool, but we need some actual, like, threats. I mean, now we're probably just going to get land, but, well, Humble Juke. Not the worst, actually. Let's see what they sack. I'm curious. I guess we wait. They can't get anything back right now that I care about, so it's okay. Sure. Oh, well, it's not the top deck I wanted him to have. Especially with perfect mana to get it back. Which apparently they don't even want to do. I think I would have done that if I was them. I guess we can go Poet. And block and fuse. I mean, there's no possible way to win this, right? 4HL 16 now. Even if yeah. Alright, we'll see for the next one. Alright, it's a good hand. I mean, we got the 1, 2, 3 again. And then we can, I guess, turn 4 Agonizing Remorse. See what we need to do after that. It's a reasonable draw. I'm gonna pay the life, I think. And pass, and then we'll do the Umbral Juke. Especially if they attack with the Historian. Oh, Mavenda. Well.
Hello there. I shall teach you much.
It's a little trickier. Alright. Well, change of plans. Not the way I wanted to do this. So we'll do this, then we'll Deadly Brew. We'll do the Eye Twitch to... We'll sack the Eye Twitch with the Deadly Brew. Oh, I guess we can attack with both. And honestly, they probably don't block anyway. Or if they do, we're in good shape. Oh, well, alright. It's even better. Sure. So, Eye Twitch, which is cool. So, I think we'll just Deadly Brew now so I don't have to pay the life. I can get extra damage in, but it costs me 2 extra life. I pay 2 extra life to deal 1 more damage. I don't really like that. I think we'll just Deadly Brew. Oh, actually, I guess it doesn't even matter. Yeah, we'll do the Eye Twitch and then do the Deadly Brew, and then we can still get 3 damage in. Alright, that's cool. So we'll sack this one. We get to learn, which is cool. Kind of on board with taking Anatomy, although I suppose it makes the most sense to just take up another flyer. And then get in for 3 here. Draw land. Do we do the Karok? I mean, Agonizing Remorse wouldn't hurt either. I feel pretty good if that's their best play. So now if we draw land, at least we can go Remorse Poet, which is probably pretty good. Force them to use removal on our tokens and stuff. Tome Shredder's not too intimidating anyway. Alright, that's a good draw, so let's get in for 3. We'll do the Remorse. See what we're up against here. Oh, wow. Hoffrey, too, huh? That's cool. Probably just take Pigment Storm, because then we can just go over top and win. I like that. This isn't a Spirit either, so that's nice. Now we have them on a 2-turn clock, and they don't have any removal in hand, so that's cool. This doesn't have haste, does it? Okay, cool. I like that. Victorious first. Interesting, interesting. Alright, guess we just get in there. Pay our life. And get the Carrick down. Man, I could Cram Session too. Actually, Cram Session might have been a better play in hindsight. Just because it would let me dig up the +2/+2. That probably would have been smarter. Guess we can block here. I mean, we're definitely still attacking. So we'll go Cram Session. Alright. They had a sweet deck too, though. Alright, we'll see for the next one. Let's see. No green mana. Honestly, I don't love this hand, but we probably keep. I don't really want to mull either. It's tough. We do have, I mean, we don't have a green, but we do have like 2-3. We have a green now, so that's cool. I still do Remorse. I could wait until the turn after Pledge Mage, but at the same time, I want to get rid of threats they have. Jeez. Those are all pretty good. So they don't have red mana for Hoffrey or Spectacle Mage. I mean, Hoffrey's definitely their biggest threat. So maybe we just have to Outlast. I mean, I don't want to just use it on a Trickster just because they can cast Trickster either, especially since they immediately rip their red mana. So they'll Trickster us down now, which is fine. We'll figure it out. So they'll do the Professor and bash for 3. Then at least we can attack with the Pledge Mage, and they probably don't block, to be honest. Oh, maybe they do. If they do, at least we get to infuse. That's good value. I think they probably take it. I would if I was them. Alright, and then we can Rise of Exodus the Professor and Lifelink, I guess. Honestly, I don't love it. Might be wiser to attack first. Oh, they're leaving up mana, huh? Well, geez, that's pretty good. I guess we'll attack then. See if they block. I guess they get us there. So we'll Rise of Exodus the Professor. And then we'll get probably summoning. That way we can go Juke plus summoning. It's pretty good. Could see doing the Prophecy too. Get some card draw or something, but I don't love it. Alright. Carrick's a good draw. Let's see. So let's see. 4 or 5. So we have 7. Alright, let's do Carrick actually. And then pass. And that way, if they have removal for Mulder and Carrick, we've got the Infuse. So this is situations usually where Carrick is pretty good. Because they need like an actual bounce instead of a hard removal. Hopefully, I'm hoping they don't have the Mastery here. I guess if they do, it could be a problem. Oh, jeez. That's scary. So if they have burying books, I guess that could be a problem too. We'll see. Oh, they're just going to let us attack? And they're going to tap out here? It's kind of crazy. Well, that makes me want to juke for a actual creature here. Scroll wielder, huh? Well, I don't have anything too nuts. I guess that's alright. I mean, they're going to get some card advantage, but I can tolerate that. Possible we end up with good value here. With this infused with vitality on a Moldering Karak is very good. So if they attack us, we take it. Because, I mean, now we just sort of want to race them down here. Ooh, Cram Session too. That's real good. Yeah. Let's see. This. Yeah, that's really good. Then we do Anatomy. And then Anatomy we do on the Karak. Because they're going to be real tempted to do something about Karak here, I would think. Who knows, maybe they take 9. I'd be okay with that too. And if they triple block, we just get them so badly. Wow. Alright, that's cool. Because now they could do like Elemental Mastery or maybe Magnum Opus or something. But Magnum Opus would be pretty good. That would kill our 2 flyers and tap our Karak and net them a 4/4 and draw them 2 cards. That'd be pretty good. Alright. Explosive Welcome. Could be worse, I guess. Alright. We got removal in here somewhere. Uh-oh. Trickster too, huh? Alright. Infuse, not a bad draw. Especially if they rip removal here or something. I mean, definitely not playing around removal here. Probably good thinking. I wonder what they drew. Well, 1 life, getting 2 bodies on board is pretty sweet. That's weird. I would have probably saved the whirlwind denial. Maybe they're just hoping I wouldn't pay it. All right. All right, we'll see you for the next one. All right, this hand is pretty solid. Eye twitch into Cram session. I guess the problem being I don't have the second black to do the... Well, can also find expanded anatomy. Might be worth it. Or I just play a Leech Fanatic too. That's pretty solid. Alright, well, we're gonna Umbral Juke probably and get a flyer. Go for some aggro beats here. Alright, Spectre, so got some choices here. We can make them sack it, but I'd rather get a 3/3 here. Or a 2/1 rather. And then do Deadly Brew, sacking the Eye Twitch, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. This. Sack this. And we'll get... We can't cast this. We can cast this. Could see doing the anatomy. They go land. Cram session. Could see maybe doing the introduction here too. Although, let's just do the summoning. Get another flyer. Could have done the second anatomy as well. But this is fine. Especially if they just like leave mana open or something. Kind of do need that. Oh, that's cool. I can live with that too. Oh, perfect. So... yeah, now we actually do the Silver Quill Pledge Mage and get in for 2. And that way we can do summoning and give it flying, so we're going over top. Like, they could go land Rise of Extus, but I feel like at that point we're still going, like, you know, looking pretty good. I mean, we can get some actual choices here, don't we? Oh, they have Lash of Malice mana. And that's a common. Alright, we'll just eat this then. I think it didn't put a stop on there, so I'm not sure they have Lash of Malice. But that's alright. We also have pretty good lethal damage here now, too. That's fine. Pretty close to lethal. Sure. That's good value. So we can go land, Inkling Summoning, and... yeah, do we want to do the anatomy? The problem is if they play a flying blocker, I can't kill them. So I think I will do the anatomy. They could get the removal here, but we have Rise of Extus to find, I guess, I don't know, Prophecy or Pest Summoning, something like that. sure. So they got what they needed there. I'm not hyper intimidated by that, I guess. Let's see what else they got. Kill the Callous Blood Mage. Just because they get value off of that. I don't want them having that. Like, they can kill something with their intro to Annihilation, but at least we get to draw a card off of it, and then we can kill whatever their creature is. I guess we're getting Pest Summoning off our Rise of Exodus. They do have the Campus. That could be a problem. We'll see. But, I mean, they're going to win the grind. That's for sure. Okay. So at least they have to use a kill spell on this. That's good. Jeez. They can even do it twice? Wow. That's a lot of mana. Jeez, they're digging hard. Wonder what they got in there. Well, guess we have some removal. But, yeah, they're going to win the grind for sure. I have no idea what they're digging for. Jeez, they got to have something crazy in there. Oh, they're going to get our Rise of Exodus. Alright. Fair enough. That's cool. Oh, they found something nasty. Alright. Alright. That's a good one. Nice. Well, how many poets do we have left? Guess we have 3 poets. An Umbral Juke back, too. Oh, they just looted off of that, or rummaged off of that one, huh? Alright. Alright. What do we got? What do we got? We could do another Expanded Anatomy, or we could do the Intro to Prophecy. This probably is the best, honestly. Like, getting 2 1/1's probably not exactly what I want. Dump those. Alright. So let's see, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put 2 on the bottom. So we still have a good amount of lands here, honestly. But, I mean, we would have had a wall of 3 lands there, so that's not good either. I don't think Poet's going to do it anymore. But this is a good example of why the campuses are so important in this format. I mean, Campus single-handedly won him the game here. We have our own, but they saw theirs and we didn't, so really nothing to be done. But this is, yeah, the campus really is the ultimate stalemate breaker. Yeah, I suppose we probably block here. I can't just let them gain life each turn either. Well, eliminate, I guess, can kill the orator. So, we'll do that. Unfortunately, we still have a lot of lands to dig through. Like 5, 6, 10, 11, 13. We still have 4 lands in this 13, so still pretty high percentage chance we just rip lands. We do have access tunnel in here, don't we? Or am I thinking of my last draft deck? I feel like we have tunnel. Not that it would get me out of this situation, but it would be nice to do some damage to my opponent. Well, here's all the poets, but a little too far down now. Let's see. 3, 5, 7. So they don't have lethal on us. That's good. And they shuffled with the Pilgrim, so still a chance they could scry lands and stuff. They have a pump, we die. Oh, they have Rise of Exodus 3? Wow, it's a lot of Rise of Exodus. Alright. Campus, just in the nick of time. We'll see you for the next one. Yeah, it's a keep. We can go Cram Session into 2-1 Flyer, into maybe Professor. Or we can go Poet into Cram Session as well. Not bad. That's a good draw. All right. I'm cool with getting the summoning here. think I'll do Professor first. I just feel like they have removal. And if they were going to use removal, I'd prefer they use it on the Professor. Because the Mulder and Carrick with the Infuse, I think, is slightly better. And if they don't have removal, then whatever. I have more damage on board. Oh, no, sorry. Oh, that's a good one. Guess we'll smash. Doesn't matter if they block or not. And then we'll just cast Karak here. Which is fine. Oh, they got Umbral Juke. Well, I guess the good news is we just have to sack a Pest for it. Which isn't the worst. They can only cast it this turn, right? Or is it? Yeah, I see. No, it's whenever. Alright, that's not the worst. Oh, they made a 2-1. Alright, I guess that makes sense. I need another green mana, or else I feel like this isn't going to work out well for me. That's not green. Well, another green mana would have been nuts, because now they have Heated Debate mana up, so now I think I just go Summoning Leech Fanatic Pass. Or I could just do the Summoning and leave up the Infuse. Actually, that might be better. I'm going to put another body down. This is a little dangerous, because if they have removal, it's good for them, but turns out they didn't, so it's probably okay. All right, they got our Cram session, unfortunately. Let's see what they dig up. Really want them to tap out, so I can just smash with everything. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. If they leave up 1 mana, I'll go for it. I can't play around Shock or Swords to Plowshare or whatever. Oh, wow. Oh. Yeah. Just Double Strike. Doesn't have Trample, right? Alright. Oh, that's cool. So we can... attack with these. Take 7. Can I get any creatures back? Guess not. Alright. Deadly Brew it is. Oh, at least they finally missed. Jeez. Alright. This is fine. At least we have Infuse up now. Feels a little dangerous for them to attack, but go with it. That's kind of tough. Because if I Umbral Juke them now, they just sack the... Man, another green mana would have gone so far here. Alright. Gonna have to accept it. Oh, wait. Oh, that's perfect. Wait, why did my guy... Oh, he's coming back. That's right. Alright. Alright. That's fine. That's perfect, actually. Umbral Juke is so good. Umbral Juke is so good. Sure. I can tolerate that. rid of this. I don't know. Pest summoning versus maybe Intro to Prophecy, actually, as awkward as that is. I feel just like 2 1/1s right now, not the best. I might be wrong. Well, we can intro first, I guess. Pledge Mage is good. We don't need the Swamp, though. I'll probably play it. Guess I could have waited on that to protect it. That might have been better. I just wanted to be able to attack with it next turn. That's a lot of damage. Sure. So oh, wow. Can't actually eliminate. All right. So, I guess we have to eliminate this. Oh, I can do that on my turn, actually. So we'll infuse, so we go to 17. Well, it looks like it is going to be GG's here. We got Stormkill and Artist did. How sad is that? Pretty sad is the answer. Pretty sad. If only. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Ended up going 3-3. Thought our deck was sweet. It was a really good deck. All right. Let's open a couple packs here. Pack one, pick one. I would go... probably just Rutha. Huge upside, awesome legend. Uncommon legends are a lot of fun to build around. He's a gold card, but certainly the best in there. Then this one, I'd probably first pick probably the Pledge Mage. It's a really solid card, and it works for 3 different schools, so it seems like a solid first pick. All right, thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back for more. We'll see you for the next one.